Hello everyone, my name is John Michael Bushman and welcome back to Shadowverse. Normally I would post a Yu-Gi-Oh video on Friday, but I'm recording on September the 30th and today is literally the last day of the ranked season, so it wouldn't really make sense for me to record Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm just gonna record Shadowverse instead. This was put on hold for quite a long time, simply because well, a really bad technical issue borked the recording so hard that it not only crashed the game, it crashed my laptop. I don't know how. I don't know how that even happened. Thankfully, my laptop's fine now. And this occurred nearly a month ago now, and I've been putting that game off ever since. This game in particular off ever since, because I got pretty goddamn frustrated at that fact. Compounded by the fact that, well, as you'll see in the recording, you're gonna find out why this was also put on hold. So I'll just explain myself at the end of this video. Hopefully at the conclusion of the Morningstar Saga, because good god, I just cannot wait to see how this story will end. Although, if it will just be with the power of friendship, then that is to be expected. But we're going to get an introduction to the Portalcraft user now. So we'll enable that voice, and let's see who we can use. We can use everyone at this point. I think at this point we should just just use the decks that we actually have. And well, we're just gonna get right on this quick. So let's see. Oh.
すべての世界はそのようにして巡る。意を唱えるなど許されざること。
And she creates even more shadows.
再生するってそんな勝手なこと。到底受け入れられません。汝らに拒む権利などない。我らは管理者。
Yeah, about what you'd expect a force of nature to say if they were given sentience.
管理者。それは一体。
世界を統べる破壊と再生の化身。それが管理者。君はそうとは知らずにあれを呼んでしまったようだな。
はい。
そう思い悩むことはないさ。遅きにしろ早きにしろあれはこの世界に現れていたのだ。
あなたはネクサスのことを知っているんですか？
そう詳しくないが管理者についてなら君たちよりは知っている。
それはなぜ？
俺のいた世界は滅ぼされた。管理者によって。
We're getting some backstory. And he easily just disposes of a shadow.
どういうことですか？
世界とは一つだけではない。君たちが息づくこの世界以外にもアマトの世界が存在しているんだ。そしてその全てが安寧のネクサスのような管理者によって管理されている。俺の世界もそうだった。
私たちの世界の他に別の世界が。は
あ？なるほどな。お前は別世界よりの使者というわけか。いや、話を聞くに使者というよりも資格かな。
Urias, being his usual self.
面白い。
俺はあれを撃つためにこの世界へ来た。世界を断りから解放するために。そして復讐のために。
出来損ないの器よ、断りを狂わす道化よ。ならば汝ごと世界を破壊しよう。
And she just unleashes a blast once again.
大丈夫だ。決して折れない意志だけが断りを崩すことができる。いくつも世界を渡ってきたが、君たちほど強い意志を持った者らはいなかった。だから大丈夫だ。必ず管理者を撃てる。
はい。私、最後の最後まで戦いま
Through
す。
the power of friendship!
管理者
Oh、my god.
安寧のネクサス。お前の傲慢を許しはしない。さあ、決着をつけよう。
死ぬられた不義のため、かけがえのない忠義のため、この技とこの剣にて参ります。
Alright, so the final line for certain segments will depend on the class that you choose, which is honestly really fun. They'll say a different thing every time. That's really cool. Alright, let's see what we got here. Electro Kitty. That's, ooh. Oh dear. That's a cat and a half, but let's see. Alright. And we're facing off against Nexus again. So let's see if my pirate deck has a chance here. I actually like this hand. We will keep it. So let's see. Alright, opponent up first. So let's see what Nexus has for us here. Huh. The character actually responded back. That's cool. Just passing back, sure. Despair Reborn will be a later problem, so we'll just pass back to our opponent here. Let's see what Nexus has for us. I love the fact that there's actual banter in between the two characters here. Then again, we are at the climax of the story, so I think it's to be expected. Having two Despair Reborn is not exactly what I want, but it's something. So we do our card, and it was basically a +1 with what we did there. Right. So opponent will get a swing at us. It's only for usually 2 damage. Yep, the mechanic doing its thing. Yep, sure. Nothing too significant there. I believe we won't really need too much of Despair Reborn for this specific matchup, so we'll happily discard 1 copy and get 2 more. That is actually really nice. We will play the Scout. Yes, yes. And there we go. And then we'll get a Boots. We'll draw our 1 card and we'll pass back. And we're ready for turn 4 once it rolls around to us. Obviously attacking our draw engine. That is fine by me. Okay, Ayla, the Dragon Knight, sure. She is playing all of the classes. That is fascinating. So we'll play Roger. There we go. And typical of my plays with this, we'll evolve him right away. And there we go. There we go. We'll restore a bit of health first. There we go. And because of Rogers, that is for free. And then we'll use a pair of boots. Yeah, we're gonna do that now. There we go. And then we'll use the Cannoneer to charge into here. And then we got another pair of boots. Last words, get an empty play point orb. Fanfare. Yeah, we're not gonna allow that. There we go. Just give him the boots, just so we can crack as many loot cards as possible, so that we can keep doing our thing here. There we go. Deus Ex Machina. Sure, that is fine. Okay, they got an ability. They gave the player an ability. That is fine. I'm assuming attacking. Yep, that's to be expected. Rogers has done his job, so that's fine. Discarded their hand and drew a new one. That is fine. So should we gamble? I don't think we should. We're gonna use Sunny Day Encounter first. Get something out of the deck. Not is not nothing, but we're gonna use Pampa Summons, try and get something else. We didn't get what we needed, unfortunately. So, we're gonna keep drawing cards here. That is not nothing as well, but we're just gonna use one of them now. There we go. Just reduce it a little, and then we'll just pass back to our opponent. There we go. We'll lose a little bit of life, but I don't think it's a big deal. Let's see. Yep, just 4. Restoring 2, sure, that is fine. Yeah, we should just play Not. It's enhanced 6 anyway, so why not? There we go. Summon 2 henchmen. There we go. Then she evolves. And then, Tyrant's Order. Select 3 enemy cards in play. Destroy all other enemy followers. So, 1, 2, and then... I guess 3 would be this. And then we're gonna use Not to attack, because why not? And then she's already evolved, so that is fine by me. There we go. Not does her thing. Yep. Yeah, she just snipes down stuff, but yeah, if she's gonna die, that's fine. She's done her job, so that is fine by me. I believe Stormwrath Captain will be our next target here. Yeah, sure. Yep, that is to be expected. Damage at them rather than my damage at my followers rather than my face is always more preferable. So now we'll get the Tidal Gunner down. Then we'll also get the Stormwrath First Then we'll evolve. We'll turn this to 0. And this is a built-in board wipe. That's 0. Then we'll do this. There we go. Here. We'll use that there. There we go. That is that. Then we'll use Gilded Necklace. Put it on the captain. Yep, that's another one. And then we will use it again, I guess. Yeah, or we just no. We're not gonna do. We're gonna do this. We'll just keep using this. There we go. Then we got another one. Then we'll do this. Then we'll do this. There we go. There we go. Another knight. And then we will use have we already cracked 7 at this point? Now that I think about it. Probably. But we'll give this guy a rush because just so we can give some more damage. And yeah, there we go. That'll be completely fine. But I'm assuming she's not going to let a lot of things slide around here, so let's see. Alright, sure. Opponent Nexus still doing portal craftings. That is to be expected. Just adding cards into their deck. That is the typical portal craft experience here. So sure, opponent. Yep, as I expected, Tidal Gunner is down. Just the Tidal Gunner. Are you sure about that? And we even got another one. I think Nexus is just dead here. So we're gonna... Yeah, I think she's just dead. So we'll just attack with everyone else first. Then we'll just use the Dread Pirate's flag to finish her off. And, yeah, we just do that. And we do this. There we go. Then we do this, give this one rush, because we can. And there we go. Captain Rogers, delivering the killing blow from beyond the grave. Oh, yeah. That felt good. That felt good. Alright. Even got a challenge ticket for that one. Alright, let's keep moving right along here.
なぜこのような
Because we have the power of
愚かなる
friendship!
者に敗北を。
命とは時に断りを超える。お前は命の持つ意志の力を侮った。これで終わりだ。
あなたがどのような存在であれ、姫様にあだなすのならば排除するまでです。ではお覚悟を。
気候に歯向かうものよ。今再び汝らに告げよう。汝らに汝らの世界に
I guess the long
安寧
pauses
は
are indicative of a robot slowly starting to malfunction, or at least in a very rapid state of it going completely haywire. And her portal opens up again.
みんな
Oh dear.
見てください。災いの木が。
That can't be good.
扉を開き別の世界へ向かうつもりだ。させるものか。
Blocked by two shadows.
ち
And unleashing her magics again. Yep.
そんなうつろの影。ダメだよ。このままだとロザリアが。
汝らと汝らの世界にあるは絶望のみ。
And she knocks everyone back yet
破
again.
壊と再生は必ず来たる。我が手によって必ずこの地にもたらされる。来たるべき時まで世界よ眠れ。
これは一体。
何が起きているんだ。
Something's
安
happening.
寧の
alright.
ネクサス。逃げるのか逃げるのか。傲慢を押し付け全てを破綻させて。
Blocked again.
破壊と再生は必ず来たる。我が手
Oh
によ
god.
って
That is scary coming from a
Kanaratsu.
boss.
心せよ心せよ心せよ心せよ心せよ。
Uh-oh.
待って、行かないで。ロザリア。
Tune in next time in the next episode of Dragon. Oh wait, no, wrong anime. But oh dear, we may be in for a rough ride here. So let's see. After Nexus disappears, the world falls silent. The man, who we now know as Yuan, explains that this is Nexus's power of cessation, the power to put a world to sleep. He then suggests that they cross into another world to save their own. And finally, he reveals his true purpose: to find Nerva, the keeper that destroyed his world. Great. So he's basically laying it down on us to save his. Great. Oh my god. Why can't he just, do it himself? Why can't he just do it himself? Jesus Christ. But let's see. So we're off to find Nerva now. At least we were able to stop Nexus from doing her thing. But now we have to deal with Nerva, if she's even here. But if Yuan has been like universe hopping just to find Nerva, then that is a very, very scary proposition.
どうしよう。ネクサスが、ロザリアが消えちゃった。それだけじゃないわ。さっきから 様子が変よ。あたりが世界が静まり返ってる。
管理者は世界を破壊し再生する。それだけじゃなく、各個体によって特殊な力を備えているんだ。俺の知る限り、安寧のネクサスの力は静止。世界を眠りにつかせ静止する力。
世界を静止？
では姫様は？
残念だが、君たちが救おうと思っていた者らは今、
Oh dear God, that is one
Nexus no
hell of
閉
a
じ込められたままだ。
place to be in. Especially
この
after
世
everything
界が
they've
動
been
き出さ
through.
ない限り、彼女らを助け出すことは
そんな姫様落ち着いて。何か方法があるはずよ。そうでしょ？
ああ、君たちにとっては過酷の道になるかもしれないが、改めて名乗ろう。俺の名は、
Man finally introduces
Yuan.
himself. Yuan.
俺は
He's not from this world.
俺の世界に降り立った管理者。粛清のネルバを探して世界を渡っている。
あなたの世界もこんな風に静止してしまったの？
いや、俺の世界は破壊された。慈悲も容赦もなく粛清された。
So he's basically Batman.
残ったのは俺と
All I have is vengeance.
俺の中に燃える復讐心だけ。
ひどい。
だからまあ、俺と君たちはどうしても言える。もし君たちが俺と同じく管理者を追うのなら、力を貸そう。
というと？
俺の持つ器の力を分け与えて、君たちに世界を渡るための鍵を授ける。それを持って別の世界へ飛ぶんだ。そうすれば安寧のネクサスを終える。この世界を救うことができる。ただし必ずしも安寧のネクサスが逃げ込んだ世界に飛べるとは限らない。飛び込んだ先はさらなる過酷かもしれない。あるいは安寧のネクサスではなく、ネクサスよりも上位の管理者と戦うことになるかもしれない。それでも行くか？
ネクサスよりも強い管理者。でも私頑張り
I
ま
guess
す。
we'll also know if we go
ロザリアを
through
助けるためなら
Arisa's
何だってします。
storyline as to how Nexus based
一
took
刻も
on
早く
Nazaria's form.
姫様を助け出さねばなりません。
And then it will
どうか
also connect to
お
the
願いします。
other like
別の
story
世
beats
界
as to
へ
why
か。
they are what they are.
正直に言えば少し怖いよ。だけど俺は逃げない。レイチェル、ナタリー、二人のためにも。
わかった。他の君たちはどうする？
別の世界に行けばパパとママを助けられるかな。ルナ、行きたいな。行くわ。
The baby has spoken.
カイルの魂はこの世界に囚われてる。解放してあげたいの。
新たなる世界には新たなる敵、そして
Of course she would,
次
Urias.
な
Of
る
course she
管
would.
理者。血湧き肉踊るとはこのことだな。
私も参ります。ネクサスは私が呼び出してしまったもの。この手で決着をつけねばなりません。
そうか。なら受け取ってくれ。次の世界へ飛ぶための鍵を。
これが鍵？
これで君たちは世界を渡るものとなった。あとは目の前の扉をくぐるだけ。
扉をくぐったらみんなで一緒に別の世界へ行けるんですか？
Plot twist, no.
ああ、
Dang it.
外部からの干渉がなければな。さあ、行こう。
ネクサ
Yuan's
スを追いか
voice
けて
actor sounds
今度こそ
strangely
ロザリア
familiar,
を救っ
or
て
it
み
could
せま
just
す。
be any of the other, like,
では飛ぼう。
generically anime-sounding voice
次元を超え
actors.
て
But who knows? I'll have to look
新
up
たなる
the
世界へ。
cast for all of these guys. See how interesting it actually is. And I might recognize some names here and there. You know, maybe just might. But we got Nexus's icon, so let's move on with the chapters. What? Wait, that was it? Oh! So does that mean it goes through here? Huh. Or I have to complete all of the other stories first, which is interesting. Or that's it. Because that's honestly a very unsatisfying ending if I have to complete all of the other if I have to complete all of the other leaders first before I can even unlock the true ending. Oh dear God. This is gonna be a way longer journey than I thought. Okay. If that's how you're gonna be, Shadowverse, you're gonna put me through this. Alright. So we will be back once I am through basically everyone else. If it still doesn't give me the ending that I'm looking for, then unfortunately we'll just have to cut the video right here, right now. So I tried playing the Morning Star Saga in the background, just to see what it would be like if I literally just skipped all of the combat scenarios, and it didn't. It's just not worth it, man. It's just not worth it at this point. You can basically glean a lot of the character from, well, everyone else just by playing one or two stories. And you'll have a good idea of what their motivations are once you do indeed go through. Maybe just pick any one of these characters right here and then leave Eris for last, since she is extremely central to the storyline. But once you do any one of the other leaders, well, you may even want to do Yuan now because this guy wasn't available the first time around. But even then, once you do maybe one or two and even Yuan's part, there's really no reason to do everyone else's. You'll only really do them if you just like the character. I mean, who would hate on Luna? Come on, she's a baby. Come on. But otherwise, yeah. This will be the last of the Morning Star Saga, unfortunately. It ends on a pretty wet fart. And that's sad, because the story is really well, it's not exactly groundbreaking by any means. It's just multiple fates tied together into one story. So yeah, it's already been done before. It's a trope in a lot of anime, so what's new? Well, the characters themselves. They're given quite a lot of depth in this story, and I honestly like it. I just wish that it didn't have to take this long. Even in Yu-Gi-Oh's solo mode, it doesn't take this long, and you can even use your own decks in spite, and you will even be given rewards for it. In this specific story mode in particular, you are forced to use the classes, and that basically hindered me from doing what I need to do. So the Shadowverse, or rather the Morning Star Saga, will unfortunately have to end here. But now comes the other question: will I try to complete the the other stories? Who knows? Probably not anytime soon, given how, well, I've never felt burnt out playing a game before, but this game story mode in particular definitely did it for me. It also doesn't help that in the multiplayer aspect of this game, basically the ranked ladder, they're not even updating this game anymore. Well, quote unquote, not updating, because they're focusing more on, I believe, the sequel to this game now. I don't quite remember the name, but yeah, they're just doing throwback rotations now. I don't think there will be any new sets moving forward, or they will probably have one last set before, you know, completely shutting this game down. I don't know if they will even shut this game down. I mean, I still like playing this game. It's just that the rank ladder is just extremely bullshit. To the point where, well, it's just not enjoyable anymore, especially with the kinds of decks that I like to play. Yeah, so this will be the end of Shadowverse for quite some time until we get something new out of the digital version of this game. The paper game is doing surprisingly well abroad, but in Japan, not so much, especially with the HoloLive card game now out, and people are quite literally buying out stores just to either get the signed cards and, you know, resell them for a very high price, and or, you know, just play the game. And from what I hear, the HoloLive card game is really goddamn good. And I've seen the cards themselves. They're formatted like Pokemon cards, which is interesting. There's an energy mechanic, and then there's also a leader system, similar to the One Piece card game, or hell, even Shadowverse for that matter. So I'm gonna give that game a try once it becomes available in English, because they did say that it will become available in English. So we're gonna cut it here, and yeah, I'll see you guys when Shadowverse gives us one hell of an update. Toodles!